Howdy folks, SJ Poor here at Little Face Brewing. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I decided to do a beer review. So this beer is brought to you by Josh Turner from the Hop Stop. That's the name of his brewery right now, it's the Hop Stop. He is out of, they're actually Mount Joy, but he's closer to Columbia. So they're just on the other side of the river. He is, him and Yvette, his wife, are actually part of the Southern County Amateur Brewers Society. And this beer is actually part of the Mystery Bag Brew Challenge that we did for SCABS. What that was I put together, it was 10 bags that had random ingredients in them. And the brewers were supposed to take those bags home, put that stuff into a beer, add more stuff to it, and we all got together and we tasted those beers. Now, we had that meeting was actually this past Thursday, and it was a lot of fun. 8 of the 10 beers showed up. Two of the brewers were not in town, so they weren't able to make it in and bring their beers, but the rest did. They were fantastic. Every single beer throughout that entire group was fantastic. So, let's give it a little bit of a, well, let me do this. Because this thing is cold. So we're going to go ahead and pour this and let it warm up a little bit in the glass. There we go. That is filled to the top. So I'm going to give MM. Ooh, look at that color. There we go, MM. That's yours. And then I'm going aggressive. There's no need to tilt this over because I know it was a keg condition. Another canner. There you go, babe. So right off the bat, it is bright. That is a pretty looking beer. Wow. We're going to let that warm up a touch. So let's go into some details on this. This, again, was part of the Mystery Bag Brew Challenge. And he came up with a Belgian Triple called Deuce and a Half. His original gravity on this was 1077 with a final gravity of 1.005 for a whopping 9.5% ABV. One of the cool things about this beer is this is actually a mixed fermentation. This has been fermented out with an Abbey Ale, WLP 530, and Safe Ale BE 134 Belgian Saison. So, mixed fermentation, the jury's still out on the mixed fermentation beers because what typically happens is the strongest strand of yeast will take over and dominate. So, I'm curious to see what we're going to get. We should end up, if both of these yeasts actually put their mark in this beer, we should get some bubble gum and clove. So we should get parts of each of those profiles. Beautiful beer. It is gorgeous, crystal clear. I can see completely through. There is nothing blocking the view. Look at how nice that beer looks. That is beautiful. 9.5. You're not going to get much of a head, if any, but I am able to work it up pretty quick, so the carbonation is good. Bubbles do come up from the bottom, which is very nice as well. That is beautiful straw color, and Oliver agrees. So that is a nice beer, nice looking beer. Let's go in for an aroma. Oh yeah, I'm picking up the Belgian in the nose. You have to get used to the wild kingdom we have here at Little Face Brewing. Oliver, our Maine Coon, male, likes to talk a lot. I am actually picking up a slight bit of clove. Honey, do you want to grab this? There we go. Take that over to Nana. There we go. I am getting a bit of clove, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of bubble gum in there. That has a wonderful nose to it. Absolutely wonderful nose. Cool. That's crazy. I am actually getting character from both yeasts. Up front is the Belgian, and on the back end is the Saison. I'm getting a little bit of pepper coming off the end, a little bit of clove there in the middle, estery up front, slight little bit of banana. Wow, that's crazy. So it's a Belgian Saison, really. I don't know, now that I sit and think of this, I don't know that I would call this a Triple. I think I would categorize this as a Belgian Saison. It does have both characters in there. That is crazy. Carbonation's good. Oh yeah. Now, I'm going to do something. I actually brought my mystery bag beer along down, and I have a growler of it in here. To taste alongside this. I was not going to do that, but I think I will. Now mine, this should not be very carbonated. Oh well, there's going to be some carbonation there. Let me get... a similar glass. This is bag number 2 beer, which is mine. This is a Belgian dark. You can definitely see it's a Belgian dark strong. You can definitely see the difference in the color. Very deep dark reds. Yeah, the carbonation, I'm not going to be able to kick up on this one, but the reason why I'm doing this is because this one is a Belgian dark strong, and this has all of those Belgian qualities: the banana, the bubble gum, and all that jazz. Now, mine actually clocked in 11%. Very estery, and I'm getting both of those. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm getting those qualities in it. That's the reason why I did that. I wanted to double check my tasters. I'm digging this. I am very much digging this beer. This is fantastic. I don't know if MM agrees with me or not, with saying that it's more along the lines of a Belgian Saison. She's shaking her head no. Reason being?
It really fits all the characteristics of a triple.
Does it? Okay. And she's looking it up on the interwebs, so I'll take her word for it. I'm just going off of memory.
I just kind of wanted to see what the difference, what the specific difference was between the two. because I like I like this a lot. It's
Mm-hmm.
very good. I don't know that I would, and I'm not a huge fan of saisons. So for me, I'm like, I don't know if I get a saison out of this, but.
Well, then, if you continue through, I know we're looking at putting these beers into the Iron Brewer, and then you put your category in as a Triple. According to Mare, you're spot on. So, and I'll defer to that because she's actually looking at the guidelines. I'm just going off of my thought process of those beers. I don't drink many Belgian beers. Period.
I do.
And a Belgian Triple is something I just don't normally get. However, this does have that qualities that the Golden Monkey has to it, very much so, which is nice.
Very much so.
And Trogue's Golden Monkey is actually one of my favorite Belgians. So, well, final chug on the Deuce and a half. I'll tell you what, Josh. I know you're an IPA guy. You like those IPAs. This is something you should brew again. This would be one to put on your taps to keep around. That really came out nice. Wow. Good beer. Thank you for sharing that with us, and thank you for taking part of the Mystery Bag Brew Challenge. This is S.J. Port, Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer. Brew wonderful beer like Josh Turner did right here. Cheers.